Hi Divine Souls, welcome to Spiritual Swarnatri YouTube channel. This is a channel on spirituality and healing. I am Swarna. I am energy based healer. I practice energy based modalities since last 6 years, and I welcome all of you onto this channel on a new topic called soul distancing from narcissistic personality disorder people. So before that, let me thank all my subscribers for subscribing my channel in recent past, and anybody who's watching for the first time, please go ahead and watch my all other videos on spirituality and healing. If it helps you, please do subscribe, share and like. And this is an extension to a video which I had released before for a narcissistic personality disorder. There was one question in the comment section about can you detail about soul distancing in narcissistic personality disorder people. So soul distancing is one of the methods how you can keep your soul safe, means from the hurts and all. So this I'm going to elaborate a little how you can do it. What is soul distancing? We have heard of social distancing, but it is very important to do soul distancing in case of toxic people or narcissistic personality disorder people. People who just generally get affected through narcissistic abuse are the ones who are empaths. Empaths are very sensitive people. They are very vulnerable to energies. They can sense energies, they can feel energies, they can feel the energy beyond the words. So most of the people who are in this narcissistic personality abuse are empaths, light workers, and they sense the energy behind the words and behavior. Narcissistic people, personality people actually are masterminds how to plan and abuse, and they are very highly manipulative, and it's very difficult to stay in that relationship. And most of the time what happens, many people can't even make out that they are in narcissistic personality relationships for years together, even decades together. They cannot find out because they're very manipulative. They always walk on an edge where they can manipulate their words to their benefit. So it is very difficult to understand their intentions. It's very difficult to understand that they're abusing you also. And most of the times they are playing very good at the society. They play to the outside world that they are very good and respectful and very good genuine person, but actually in person when they deal with the relationships, they are totally a different person. So they are kind of a masterminds. They have a criminal mind. They plot things in the mind 10 steps ahead. So these people are actually trying to corner the empath or the vulnerable people, and they are very toxic people. And most of the light workers or most of the sensitive people who are empaths, who can sense the other person's pain, or who can sense the other person's problems, are mostly sensitive to these toxic people and narcissistic people. That's the reason they get hurt, they get into abuses, they get into emotional traumas triggered by these people. There is something called gaslighting, which I'll be making another video on that. They are very good at gaslighting other people. So I'm going to only talk about soul distancing in this video. So soul distancing, like how the social distancing happens, you have to do soul distancing in narcissistic personality or toxic people relationships. So how do you do that? So always make sure or practice that you withdraw your soul out from these relationships, your inner self. There are many times that these people are from your own family. There could be your mother who is a narcissistic personality, or your husband, your father, or anybody, your boss, anybody. And many times we don't have an option to walk out of relationships. Sometimes we are bound by the relationships because of some most of the other reasons. So because we are in a family, it's societal norms, it's very difficult to come out of those relationships. In those cases, soul distancing is one of the best methods. In that case, what you have to do, you have to pull your soul out of the relationship. So it is like your soul is a divine self of yours. It doesn't know manipulation. It doesn't know, it has a lot of innocence in it. So what you say and what you mean, what you think, what you do, everything is online. For narcissistic people, it is not the thing. They think something, they do something, they portray something, they plan something. So it's very manipulative. So they're totally just opposite poles. So never it is like that they can understand you, really you. So they are very manipulative. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to pull your divine and vulnerable part out of you, and not to discuss about your own deepest of deepest soul aspects with these people. Okay, because when you reveal your own self, your true self to this narcissistic people, these people actually take advantage of it and they try to plan and plot against you. There is no divine self and there is no divine thinking in their mind. So what they do, they plan and plot against you, and they use it for their um, best intentions. So their intentions are totally different. They are not like how the empaths think, how the light workers think in a noble cause. They think in other way. If they're helping somebody also, they have a deep intention behind that. Okay, so you have to pull your soul out of it, and you have to make sure that they don't hurt you emotionally. So don't give the power to these people to hurt your soul aspect. And whenever a person is actually trying to gaslight you, say you many things which is going to hurt you and all, the best way is to not to react, not to respond, and don't play. Because they come again and again in your life, they again and again they interfere into your soul character. They actually try to uh, get supply out of you. They make you down, they put a lot of emotional hurts onto you so that you are emotionally down, and you depend on them because they need your supply. You are independent. The empaths and light workers, the people who are actually the victims in narcissistic personality disorder, people are very independent. They can manage things. They are very in the sense emotionally also they can manage themselves. But this narcissistic personality or toxic people are dependent on this empaths, light workers. So what they do is they again and again come into your life to play the abuse, but don't allow them to play on you. Just maintain boundaries of soul level inside of you. Don't talk about your inner self. Only talk only the one which is required in a narcissistic personality relationships. Only that bit of information should be shared. Only that much should be allowed. The moment you start doing soul distancing, setting boundaries for yourself, it's only to protect your own soul and nothing else. Okay, because you will get hurt, you will develop traumas, you will develop your health issues and everything. Like outside it looks very good, but actually inside you are feeling very bad. Okay, in this kind of relationships. And try to heal yourself of all inner children developed because of narcissistic abuse, and all that has to be healed. All the traumas have to be healed. You have to practice a lot of self healing onto that. So withdraw your own self. Don't discuss everything which your soul actually is intending to do, or having all those intentions, or your divine self which is there, which is guiding you on your journey as a human being on the earth. So withdraw your soul, your divine part, by not disclosing anything. So you can discuss with your therapist, you can discuss with your healers whom actually you're taking help from. So you can discuss all your deepest soul parts from them, but not from the narcissistic personality people, because they take advantage of you and they play plot against you. So that is the soul distancing which I wanted to discuss. Probably in future, if I get more insights onto that, I'll be sharing it in our future videos. In case you like it, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching this.